Did you know that while most people think they'll live to 90 in reality, 85% pass away before their 82nd birthday? The surprising truth isn't about genetics or bad luck. This message will reveal 5 deadly mistakes that millions of older adults unknowingly make every day. What if I told you that by simply avoiding these errors, you could add 10 to 15 more years to your life? Today, we'll meet Susan, a vibrant 70-year-old retired nurse from Seattle, who uncovered these mistakes just in time and learn how her changes could save your life. The third mistake is so common that 9 out of 10 people listening are probably making it right now. And number 5, it's the silent killer doctors rarely mention because it sounds too simple to believe. Stay with me, because what you learn next could mean the difference between celebrating your 90th birthday or becoming just another statistic. Meet Susan Carter, a lively 70-year-old retired nurse from Seattle. 3 years ago, Susan seemed the picture of health, or so she thought. She walked her dog Bella every morning, played mahjong weekly, and cherished her independence. But then came the wake-up call. A minor slip landed her in the hospital, where she discovered prediabetes, critically low vitamin D, and early signs of memory issues. The doctor's words hit hard, Susan. At this rate, you might not see 80. That moment changed everything. Susan set out to understand why seemingly healthy older adults like her often die younger than expected. What she found was eye-opening, and it will likely surprise you too. The CDC says the average life expectancy is 79. But here's what they don't tell you. Most people lose quality years long before then. The tragic truth is that many early deaths are largely preventable. Today, Susan is healthier at 70 than she was at 67. Her transformation came from eliminating 5 specific mistakes she, like millions of others, was making daily. These aren't complex medical fixes or expensive treatments. They're simple choices that can truly mean the difference between life and death. Have you noticed your energy dipping lately? Let us know in the comments. Now, let's dive into the first deadly mistake that could rob you of years. Mistake number 1, the danger of too many medications. Susan's medicine cabinet looked like a drugstore. Sound familiar? She was taking 10 different pills every day. Blood pressure meds, cholesterol pills, sleep aids, pain relievers, and more. But here's the scary truth. A Johns Hopkins study found that taking 5 or more medications increases your risk of death by 88%. The issue isn't just one drug, it's how they interact. Susan learned she was taking 2 blood thinners prescribed by different doctors who didn't coordinate, add an over-the-counter painkiller, and she was a ticking time bomb. One day, she noticed strange bruising and felt unusually weak. At the doctor's, she learned she was dangerously close to internal bleeding. The medication trap runs deeper. Each new symptom often leads to another pill, creating a vicious cycle. Susan's sleep aids made her groggy, so she got an energy pill, which upset her stomach, leading to antacids that block nutrients and cause more problems. So, what's the fix? Susan created a medication audit system. She listed all her meds and supplements, reviewed them quarterly with her pharmacist, ensured her doctors communicated before prescribing anything new, questioned at every prescription, does this replace or add to another drug, and explored non-drug alternatives. Within 6 months, under medical guidance, Susan cut her meds from 10 to 4. Her energy returned, her mind sharpened, and those odd symptoms vanished. She realized many issues were side effects, not new conditions. Her joint pain came from cholesterol meds. Her insomnia stemmed from sleep aids, and her blood pressure pills caused worse side effects when taken at the wrong time. Now, Susan rigorously reviews new medications. Is this symptom new or a side effect? Have we tried non-drug options? Do my doctors know about this supplement? Can this new med mix safely with my current ones? What's the plan to stop this drug later? Are you taking multiple medications? When did you last review them with a healthcare provider? Share your story below, but hold on until you hear about the second mistake. It's lurking in your kitchen right now. Mistake number 2, the hidden poison in your pantry. 3 years ago, Susan's pantry looked stocked with healthy foods. Whole grain cereals, low-fat snacks, sugar-free sodas, but she was unknowingly eating what nutrition experts call aging accelerators. foods that speed up cell aging and inflame the body. The worst offenders, hidden sugars and artificial sweeteners. Her healthy protein bar had 20 grams of sugar, more than a candy bar. Her sugar-free soda contained aspartame, linked to higher stroke risk in older adults. These foods caused insulin spikes, pushing her closer to diabetes. Susan's wake-up call came during a grocery trip with her son, a dietitian. They found her whole wheat bread had high fructose corn syrup. Low-fat products were loaded with sugar for taste. Canned soups had sodium levels that could spike blood pressure. Processed meats contained nitrates tied to memory issues. Most shocking, Susan was chronically dehydrated, mistaking thirst for hunger. At 67, her thirst signals had weakened, a common issue in older adults that leads to kidney trouble, confusion, and falls. She drank only 2 cups of water daily while consuming dehydrating coffee and wine. Susan overhauled her kitchen with the 5-55 rule: no more than 5 ingredients in packaged foods. Drink 5 cups of water before 5 p.m. to avoid nighttime trips. Eat 5 colorful fruits and veggies daily. She swapped processed snacks for almonds and seeds, sugary drinks for herbal tea and infused water, and processed meats for lean fish and turkey. Her bread had to be true whole grain, not just labeled as such. Hydration became a habit with a morning water routine, using a marked bottle to track hourly goals. Herbal teas counted toward her water and veggie intake. The results: her prediabetes improved in 4 months. Her energy surged, her ascending, her skin glowed. Joint pain eased as inflammation dropped. Her kidney function strengthened. Her grocery bill even dropped 30% by skipping pricey processed foods. Check one item in your pantry now. How many ingredients does it have? Share in the comments. Now, brace for mistake number 3. This one nearly cost Susan everything. Mistake number 3, the deadly spiral of mobility mindset. I just need to be careful, Susan told herself after her first stumble. She avoided stairs, skipped uneven paths, and slowly limited her movement. Sounds smart, right? But this is one of the deadliest mistakes older adults make. Here's the truth: fearing falls creates a cycle that makes falling more likely. By moving less, Susan's muscles weakened, her balance worsened, and her bones grew brittle. In just 18 cautious months, she struggled to stand from a chair without help. The stats are stark. Older adults who limit activity out of fear are 3 times more likely to fall within a year. Worse, each inactive week ages muscles by 6 months. Susan was aging herself into danger by playing it safe. Her wake-up call: she couldn't lift her 5-year-old granddaughter. A physical therapist was blunt. Susan, you're 70, but your muscle mass is like an 85-year-old's. Your caution is hurting you. Susan's turnaround began with 3 simple programs: 3 balance exercises while brushing her teeth, 3 strength moves during TV ads, and 3 stretches before bed. She started standing on 1 foot for 10 seconds by the sink, doing 5 chair sit-stands, and gently touching her toes. Progress was steady. Week 1, she balanced for 5 seconds. Week 4, 30 seconds without support. Week 12, single leg squats. Week 24, hiking with her grandkids. The game changer: muscles can grow at any age. Studies show 90-year-olds can double strength in 12 weeks. Susan joined a senior fitness class. Finding social workouts boosted her drive. She added functional exercises, carrying groceries to build practical strength, practicing floor-to-stand moves for fall recovery, walking on grass to sharpen balance, and dancing for coordination and fun. Her mindset shifted. Instead of avoiding challenges, she sought them. She took stairs with a railing, walked on gravel, balanced on 1 leg while cooking, and did chair yoga during TV time. Today, Susan lifts 50 pounds, teaches senior Tai Chi, and has 12% denser bones. She hasn't fallen in 2 years and lives fearlessly, traveling and playing with her grandkids. Have you cut back on activities out of caution? Share below. But don't leave yet. The 4th mistake is sneaky, hitting 7 out of 10 older adults. Mistake number 4, the ticking time bomb of social isolation. After retiring, Susan craved quiet. No more hospital shifts, needy patients, or tense meetings. But within months, she noticed something alarming. Days passed without meaningful human contact. Her world shrank to her house, her dog, and occasional store trips. Here's what Susan didn't know. Isolation is as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. It raises early death risk by 50% and doubles dementia odds. For older adults, loneliness kills brain cells, weakens immunity, and hastens physical decline. The pandemic worsened it. Susan's mahjong group disbanded, church went online, and family visits became Zoom calls. She talked more to her dog than people, forgot words, and lost track of days. One morning, she couldn't recall if she'd taken her meds or what day it was. Her daughter found her crying in the kitchen. I felt like I was fading away, Susan confessed. Then she learned that socially connected older adults live 22% longer and have 50% less cognitive decline. Susan's reconnection started small coffee with neighbors, chatting during senior hour shopping, joining a library book club, volunteering at a community center, and using Zoom to join her grandkids' story time. Her big win, starting the Thursday Circle, a weekly meetup for lonely seniors in her complex. It began with 3 people playing cards. Now, 15 seniors gather for games, support, and friendship. Susan's connection strategy was deliberate daily check-ins with close friends, deep conversations over small talk, shared activities, and joyful interactions. The impact was profound. Her vocabulary sharpened in weeks. Depression lifted without drugs. Her blood pressure dropped 15 points. She woke up eager for each day. Memory issues faded with regular chats. Quality trumped quantity. 1 deep talk beat 10 shallow ones. 3 close friends daily, 10 acquaintances weekly, a meaningful volunteer role, and a study group kept her sharp. Technology became a bridge. Zoom with family, online hobby groups, reconnecting with old colleagues on social media, and virtual classes. At 70, Susan's calendar is fuller than at 60, but with purpose, not duty. She hosts potlucks, mentors new retirees, and even started dating after 4 years alone. How many days pass without a real conversation for you? Share honestly below. Now, prepare for the 5th mistake. It's the one nobody talks about. Mistake number 5, the myth of memory loss. Forgetfulness feels normal in old age. Susan bought into this until she forgot her grandson's name. She thought dementia was inevitable, that mental decline was just aging. This belief nearly wrecked her mind. Here's the truth. Accepting memory loss as normal accelerates cognitive decline by 60%. By dismissing forgetfulness, Susan let her brain like an unused muscle atrophy. Her hippocampus, the memory center, shrank 2% yearly. Her crisis peaked when she got lost driving to her son's house, a route she'd known for 12 years. GPS failed because she forgot the address, sobbing in a parking lot. Susan knew she was losing herself. Her brain recovery began with a routine 15 minutes of brain apps like Lumosity in the morning, learning guitar in the afternoon, journaling at night, and reading dense nonfiction before bed. She never stopped learning. Week 1, she struggled with basic guitar chords. Month 1, she played a simple tune. Month 6, she jammed with friends. Year 1, she performed at a community event. She used memory tricks linking new info to familiar things, creating story chains, teaching others. Dual coding, mixing visuals and words helped. Surprisingly, exercise was her brain's best ally. Daily walks boosted BDNF, a brain growth factor, by 300%, spawning new cells. Dance classes, blending memory, coordination, and socializing were a triple boost. Susan's smart brain plan kept her engaged, stimulate with new challenges, move to grow the brain, associate new info with known facts, repeat and teach, and track progress. Results stunned her. Memory scores rose 40% in 6 months. She learned Twitter at 70, became her complex tech guru, tutored kids in English, and wrote vivid memoirs. Challenging her brain built cognitive reserve, a shield against decline. Her neurologist was floored. Your brain scans look 10 years younger. The breakthrough. Believing her brain could grow and making it happen. Susan says, the second you think your brain's done learning, it starts dying. Are you delaying a new skill to share in the comments? Now, Susan's incredible transformation. 3 years ago, Susan Carter was a grim statistic pre-diabetic, isolated, frail, mentally slipping, and over-medicated. She was on track to join the 85% who don't reach 82. Her doctor warned, "Keep this up, and you'll lose 5 to 7 years with poor health." Today, Susan is unrecognizable. At 70, she takes one blood pressure pill, lifts her body weight, speaks conversational Italian, and leads a thriving senior group. Her latest blood work stunned her doctor. Her biomarkers match someone 20 years younger. But the real change runs deeper. She wakes up thrilled daily, travels globally recently, biking in Tuscany, mentors nurses, and builds richer bonds than ever. She feels stronger than in her 50s. Susan's secret wasn't just new habits. She rewrote her view of aging. She stopped seeing decline as fate and embraced each day as a chance to grow stronger, sharper, and more connected. Susan recalls, "I was dying slowly by playing it safe. Now I live boldly with smart risks. Every challenge, connection, and workout invests in her future." Her advice to seniors: stop bracing for death and plan to live. Your body and brain can do wonders at any age. Fear is the only barrier to your best decade. Susan's 75th birthday bash is set a tango party with her Italian study group. Her goal: inspire 1,000 seniors to reclaim their lives. Susan's journey can be yours. Which of these 5 mistakes hit home? Comment with a number from 1 to 5 and one step you'll take today. Your future self will thank you. If this message resonated, like and share it with someone who needs it. Every share could save a life. Subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss what's next. It's not about adding years to your life, but life to your years. Your best decade awaits. Claim it.